Currently in 2025, having a boyfriend is embarrassing. And as someone who is recently married, but also centers their content around godly relationships, I thought I'd weigh in. I'd have to argue that having a boyfriend is only embarrassing if you choose a man that is not husband material. So my husband was actually my first boyfriend, and he was my first boyfriend because I was able to sift through who was husband material and who was not. I think this points to a larger issue with dating culture in general, in that we don't date with intentionality. We date for personal gain. So yes, I actually create content centered around my relationship now because I see that there's a larger need in society for us to date with more intentionality, because a lot of us are being deceived. So the question really is, how can we get women to protect themselves from these subpar men who have now entered into their lives? And the answer is to date with intentionality. The answer is to know who's husband material and who's not. If we started looking at relationships as partnership, as servitude, one another serving each other for equal gain, then we would no longer see it as embarrassing. I think a lot of us are stuck in this mindset, and I don't think that we've moved very far from where we were back then. So to the women who are dating men for financial security, for the benefits that they can get from a man, like getting their nails done, getting their hair done, if they're dating men for status, any social status, or even because it just corresponds with their work, then obviously that is very embarrassing, because you're not dating for love, you're dating for what it can give you. Which is so funny, because for so long, being with a man was actually women's survival. We couldn't vote. We couldn't even purchase a home. We couldn't do much of anything without a man. And so for us to take 1,000 steps back and just rely on a man, or use a man for their finances, or for social status, or for a look, then we missed the point. We no longer have to do that. So if we're still doing that, then yes, that's embarrassing. It also scares me to think that now women can't be happily in love in a healthy relationship, share it, broadcast it, without other women believing that they've lost their sense of individuality or their identity. Why do we conflate love to loss rather than love to just growing in life? And also, have we forgotten, you guys, that this is the internet? This is not even half of people's lives. People only show you what they want you to see. To that point, I can agree that women have the choice to, not follow others who are in a relationship, but I still think it's a challenge thought.